been telling me what they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
Hey, did you order these chili cheese fries? Oh,
yes, it's back. Back again. Shady's back.
But does anybody really care? So Eminem just dropped a surprise album over the weekend called Kamikaze, and hip-hop heads everywhere have been discussing, dissecting, and deliberating it. It's meant to be a big deal. Marshall Mathers is apparently back to his former glory, bringing his firebrand of lyrical dexterity and white trash anger back again, taking aim at a bunch of people, from Tyler the Creator to Lil Yachty. But...
What? This is boring.
It's harsh, I know, but really. Look, it's not like the album flopped. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts and also in the UK. Clearly, the surprise release of the album and the hype around the content has gotten people talking. Still, I can't help but feel the whole thing is a little bit... is stale the right word? Don't get me wrong, I am a massive hip-hop fan since I was a kid. But ever since 2004, this has been my face every time anyone tells me a new album is out.
Okay.
It has been a long time since we heard from them though. Come to think about it, ever since that time, everybody got overly excited over that cringy diss track against Trump.
Of course I'm on torrent. I'm driving a Porsche over the floorboards, over the 4 points. You using chapstick and napkins while I'm papkin? Flapping around like a babkin.
I'm sorry, it's just too good. So now he's back with an album about coming to grips with losing his fan base to a generation of rappers that he thinks aren't talented. There are some highlights on the album, like Stepping Stone, where he apologizes to his fellow D12 group members for abandoning them once he got famous. Lucky You is probably my favorite track, giving a lot of space for Joyner Lucas to prove that he's actually a pretty great rapper, even if he sounds an awful lot like Big Sean for some reason. If you don't know who Joyner Lucas is, he is the mind behind 2017's most confused racial commentary in a song, where he somehow equated ordinary black Americans with white supremacists.
I wish we could trade shoes so we could change lives so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist.
It was weird. The whole thing made me really uncomfortable. There's also 2 songs about bad relationships Eminem has apparently had, both of which get a little uncomfortably personal. Basically both a thin veil for the fact that Eminem still holds a lot of anger towards women in his life. And while all of us somehow swallowed that violent anti-woman talk back in 1999, it definitely doesn't fly today. Listen, if you're 20 years old and you're going through an angry breakup, cool it on the misogyny, but sure. But when you're in your 40s, rapping about that stuff gets a little bit weird. But aside from that, essentially what's got everybody buzzing in the album is his takedown of a whole list of rappers Marshall thinks are unfit to rep the mantle of hip-hop, responding to some of those who attacked him in the past, in some cases 6 years on, and making a case that he never really went away, that he still claims the title of the greatest rapper, and trying to take rap back to an era where lyricism was king. 2001, apparently. He goes after everybody, from Drake for ghostwriting to Lil Yachty for being annoying? Say what you will, bro, but Broccoli was an anthem.
Yeah, I know your baby mama fond of me. She fond of me. All she wanna do is smoke that broccoli.
He released the first video off the album for the song Fall, the one where he attacks everybody, in which he's seen running around the rented office space trying to flee from what looks like the ghost of his career. Look, I'm not saying that he needs to stop doing prescription drugs and then go back to doing real drugs. That would be wrong. There's a certain fire that's just gone, you know? Can he still rap? Technically, yes, sure. But don't you think there's something infinitely sad about a 45-year-old man attacking a bunch of 20-year-olds? Those damn mumble rappers in there, devil music hurting my ears. What do you say? Huh? Back in my day, a rapper had something meaningful to say. You know? Like how much he wanted to drag his ex-wife through the forest and kill her. Relatable stuff. And is any of what he's saying actually new? He's not the first person to accuse Drake of ghostwriting. We just came out of that whole mess with Pusha T, remember? He's not the first person to make fun of mumble rappers, or Lil Yachty, or Migos, or Joe Budden. He's definitely not the first rapper to go against Trump.
I just want to thank President Agent Orange for perpetuating all of the evil that you've been perpetuating throughout the United States.
But you know what I am sick and tired of hearing? That hip-hop is dead, that the genre isn't what it used to be, and that young people have killed what used to be the golden age of hip-hop. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. We're living in the age of Kendrick Lamar, Run the Jewels, No Name, Rhapsody, J. Cole, Vic Mensa, Vince Staples, Chance the Rapper, Joey Badass, Koji Radical, Action Bronson, Flying Lotus, Goldlink, Anderson .Paak, Mick Jenkins. And if you don't know, then get familiar. We're not in 2002 when rap is being censored by MTV and the radio. Anyone with a mixtape can go viral. Ask Chance the Rapper. If you want to quit and start your own label and put your music out for free, you can do it. Ask J. Cole and Frank Ocean. If you want to start a cult-like youth movement drawn to your crazy antics and abrasive, overly offensive rap, you can do it. Ask Tyler the Creator. Yeah, the one Eminem dissed for copying D12. It's the internet, guys. If you want to listen to mumble rap, you can listen to mumble rap. If you want to listen to groundbreaking, soul-jerking, uplifting hip-hop, you can. Everyone has a platform now. No one watches MTV anymore, or the Grammys for that matter. Hip-hop is fine. It survived Vanilla Ice and Iggy Azalea. It's gonna survive mumble rap. Here are my final thoughts on this. Back in 2002, Eminem captured a certain cultural zeitgeist at the time. We were on the bridge between two different millennia, the Y2K bug didn't really pan out, and the internet was about to change the whole world. We witnessed the downfall of the golden age of hip-hop, the demise of grunge and punk. We succumbed to the claws of consumerism and got hooked on prescription meds and get-rich-quick schemes. Society felt hollow. The nuclear family was falling apart, and for a teenager, there wasn't a lot of places to channel that anger. And along came Slim Shady, who was definitely angry.
Hi kids, do you like Primus? Wanna see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids?
He attacked politicians, he attacked celebrities, he attacked his mother and his ex. He even attacked himself. No one was safe. But things have changed, and we grew up. Nowadays, if you're a young white teen angry at your parents in the world, you have other avenues, like the alt-right. Hey, hey, hey. Do I hate this album? No. It's entertaining enough. I might listen to a few of the songs again. Do I think it's earth-shattering? No. Is it going to end anyone's career? Absolutely not. Not even Machine Gun Kelly's, who actually dropped a pretty decent response a few days later.
Tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. I think my dad's gone crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right. Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio, yelling at the mic.
Is this Eminem returning to his old Slim Shady glory? Sadly, no. Maybe that's a good thing. Should we all stop expecting him to fit into this mold of what we loved about him when we were 13? I think so. And Em, listen, I love you, but growing up is scary. And the world is moving on, so maybe you should too. You're too old. Let go. It's over. All right, internet, come at me. I'm ready.
In the beginning, the mood all changed. I'll be true up and spit out and mood on stage.
What do you say to somebody you hate or anybody trying to bring trouble your way? Want to resolve things in a bloody way? Just study a tape of NWA. Till I collapse and spitting these raps long as you feel them to the day that I drop. You never say that I'm not killing them. He just no, he's one of the greats. He is one of the greats, undeniable. And the way that he puts words together is unmatched. You know what's funny though? I've been thinking about this the last few days, and I'm remembering all the things that my dad used to dislike about Eminem when I was a kid, right? Like he used to say like he's like offensive for no reason, and he's rude and like angry and abrasive and now I'm starting to feel the same way about Eminem looking back, yeah. So I don't know what that means. I've gotten older, yeah. Sorry, Dad.